Every business owner knows that moment when you go into your banking app and you take a look at your balance, you freeze for a moment and you go, oh, crud. Here's the thing. Here's the truth about that. That moment doesn't come because you're lazy. It doesn't come because you're unmotivated. And it doesn't come because you're bad at business. It comes because you've tried to scale your business without systems. Kevin Weir, your action business coach, helping you achieve your business dreams. And if you're a business owner who's ever had an oh crud moment when you open up your bank account, go ahead and subscribe, because every single week I bring different information so that you can achieve what you want to achieve in your business and achieve those business dreams for you. So let's break this down. There's 5 areas that we need to take a look at, and how do you scale a business without losing your shirt in the process. So let's talk about step 1. Step 1 is that there's a lie about scaling your business. And what is that lie? We've been basically told that growth comes from hard work. It comes from adding more customers. It's that, more of selling, longer hustle, all of those things that we have been led to believe that hustle culture will solve everything in your business. And that is an utter and complete lie. It leads to burnout. And if you're in the middle of burnout right now, you really need to take some action about that instead of ignoring it. See, here's the thing, is that businesses don't fail because you're not working hard enough. They fail because you've got weak systems and you haven't developed those systems into your business. Now, let's go back to number 2, is that where does that oh crud moment come from when you open up your bank app? And see, it really comes in not when you are flatline on revenue growth or even decreasing revenue. No, it comes when you are actually increasing revenue. Why is that? It's because when you increase customers, you're basically creating more problems exponentially, and you don't even realize it. When you increase growth, you have an increase in chaos. When you increase revenue, you're increasing expenses. When you're increasing pressure, that leads to increasing burnout. See, here's the thing. If you grow in your business without fundamental changes to the systems, the processes, and the foundation of your business, the cracks are going to show. And how many of you are seeing those cracks right now? Now, the most overlooked rule of scaling is this rule. If you're going to write something down right now, write this down right here. You don't scale revenue. You scale systems. Let me repeat that again. You do not scale revenue. You scale systems. See, here's the thing, is that when you scale systems, revenue follows. So when you increase and grow your systems in your business, that's going to help you grow your cash flow. That's going to then lead to a lot better on delivery of your goods and services. It's going to help your schedule smooth out. It's going to increase positive outcomes for your customers and clients, which then is going to lead to genuine growth. See, here's the thing. If you focus in on revenue and you skip systems, you know what happens? You start going into panic mode. You basically start getting reactive. Your services become inconsistent. And that's going to basically lead to your own burnout. And then you've got all of those oh crud moments in your bank account. Now, there are 3 systems that every business owner needs to zero in on when you are looking at scaling the business. The first one is cash flow rhythm. You have to understand that every business has an ebb and flow to cash flow, and you need to know what that looks like in your situation. Because here's the thing, is that you have to look at incoming cash rhythm. You have to look at projected cash rhythm. You need to look at potential gaps in your cash rhythm. You need to basically take a look at what is cash going to look like if certain events happen. So you have to have that cash flow rhythm in your business. The second system you need to really nail down is the decision systems in your business, because not all decisions should be going through you, the business owner. You have to take a look at what are the rules for others to make decisions on their own. You have to take a look at how do you delegate properly so that people can make a decision. You need to take a look at what is it that only you can make decisions on, and start letting others make decisions for you that you might normally have made on your own. See, here's the thing, is that in a business that scales, you actually start making less decisions, not more, because your team members that you've hired actually are empowered to make those decisions. And then the third area we need to take a look at is delivery systems. How can we create predictable delivery for our services? Here's the lie. The lie you've been told is you have to be brilliant every single day in delivering your systems and processes for customers. No, you need to be predictable, because remember this concept. McDonald's. Does McDonald's make the best hamburgers in the world? No, they don't. Do you care? No, you don't. You care that the same hamburger in your town is the same hamburger in the next state, is the same hamburger on the east or west coast, is the same hamburger in Europe, Asia, or wherever. Because if you're brilliant one day and lousy the next, what do people remember? Lousy. So delivery systems are all about that consistency and predictability, that customers know what they're going to get from you when they do business with you. Now, here's the thing, is that everything changes when you scale systems. Something really important happens when you scale the systems first and the revenue second. The business starts feeling lighter for you. Your panic starts disappearing. You don't have surprises in oh crud moments when looking at your bank account. Time opens up because you're systematizing everything and it's not all dependent upon you. Then you're looking at, it gives you growth predictability, and now it reduces the stress that you have in your own business. Now, if this video helped you out today, here's what I want you to do. I want you to share this with other business owners, because how many other business owners do you know that are dealing with these scaling issues, and they've put, in essence, the cart before the horse? Share this with others, subscribe, and I will see you next time.